Good. So I'm back. I don't know if y'all knew this. I was out of town. So I did the webinar and then I had a couple of days and then I went to Barbados. No, it wasn't like I went to some, whim of the moment Barbados trip. I actually my line from my sorority line from college had our 25th anniversary. Tells you how old I am. Yep, it is the truth. So for more than a year, been planning this trip, and I just went and spent a couple of days in Barbados with my line. So that was fun. It was great. We did we went to the beach. We did a photo shoot. We did dinner, fancy. Just it was fun. It was fun. We had a good time. So I'm back, and I'm back because I have to go to work. That's one thing, right? We go to work, and also, thank you, Miss Jones. I appreciate you. Um, so anyway, yes, I'm back. I'm gonna go to work, and I have an announcement. Thank you, Valerie. I'm actually not rested. Let me tell you why. I had to get up at 2:45 in the morning to catch a 6 a.m. flight out on Thursday. We had events. We had a service project that was early in the morning. And then we had a photo shoot that was at 7 in the morning. And then I had to get up at 4:30 to get a 8 a.m. flight out of Barbados yesterday. So, and I spent more than 12 hours between the layover and customs and, all the things to get back. So, yeah, I am whipped. But I didn't get up at the crack of dawn this morning. And that's good. So, but anyway, I love you, Valerie. So, anyway, I'm back and I wanted to make an announcement coming up in just a couple minutes, but I also want to show you guys something else. So I got back and I went outside to check and look at this. Y'all see my tomato? I planted some tomato plants a little while back. I have these little boxes. I'm not doing big, huge gardening. No, but that's my first tomato of the season. I'm very excited. And then I have these other ones. I'm not even sure. I think these are ripe, but I don't think they were ever supposed to get red. They're like these yellow green little tomatoes. I don't know. I'll let you know how they taste. I'm going to cut those up. And then I can't even remember. I think maybe these are serrano peppers. I'm not sure what this is. I hope it's not fire hot. I like spicy, but girl, no, it's not a kidney. But it is an heirloom tomato and they're shaped weird. But they taste so good. Oh my gosh, they're so good. So I don't know what kind of pepper this is, but I would bite it on camera. But if it's fire, then I'm coughing and foolishness, and then I won't be able to speak. So I'll let you know about this pepper. All right. So what's happening? What's happening? Let me tell you. So I was so excited. For those of y'all who weren't there, the webinar was so much fun. It was so much fun. People came, we chatted, we talked, I taught, and then we talked about my course, which I love. So excited about that. And so I offered that out to the world for people to come work with me in this class, to work with me and have support from a group, which is so nice to not have to go through weight loss alone. It can be done. You can absolutely lose weight, do it on your own, power through. It's just really helpful to have a community, to have support, to have like-minded people that you're working with, trying to get it done, and having each other to work with, to share ideas, to support, to love on each other is really a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. So I did want to let you know, and I want you to help me. I need help. I am very excited, but I also know that there's only one of me. And no matter how good the algorithms or how bad the algorithms might be, one of the most powerful ways of getting word out is by word of mouth, is by people who have been watching, have been reading my blog or looking at my YouTube videos or watching these lives, who even came to the first webinar and thought, this is helpful. And I love this and I want this. And if you feel like that, please offer it to somebody else, because I'm going to do the webinar again this Thursday. Yay! I'm going to do it again. So I'm going to offer it again. I want to make sure that as many people as possible who need the help can get the help. So if you weren't here for the first one, the webinar was weight loss without willpower. And the point is, we're not going to do ratchet diet, just misery to get to the goal of weight loss. What we're going to do is get the weight off in a way that is sustainable. It's a way we can live. It's the way that for the rest of your life, you can enjoy, do what you do, eat food, love your life, get in the body that you want to get in, and not be, oh, I'm on this diet, I'm on this plan, I'm on this program, I can't have this, I can't have that, I can't eat this, that's not on my plan. And I know y'all can probably see my crazy people in the background. They're supposed to be getting dinner finished. I had to step in. That's why I'm late. I was actually going to do this a little earlier. Anyway, so what I want to offer you, what I teach my private clients, what I am creating for my class is a way to lose the weight and not be stuck in diet mentality, not be stuck in the crazy cycle of on a diet, off a diet, on a program, off a program. I hope this works. I hope this supplement does it. I hope if I do this program, if I kill myself with HIIT exercise and I do cardio 5 days a week, and then I do weightlifting 3 times a week, and I just make it all happen, that this time it'll work. And all that drama, all that noise, all that angst, all that pain and agony, we don't have to do it that way. I promise it doesn't have to be that way. And so that's what I'm teaching about. We're going to be talking about how to eat, how to move. What are ways that you can take out of the time that we spend together and make it really, truly sustainable for your life? Make it simple. Make a plan that works, and not get caught up in all of the, everybody has an opinion. Everybody has a plan. Everybody has a diet. This is the way. This is the new science. This is the, humans have been around for a very, very, very long time. And we are doing some very fancy footwork around what we can and can't eat in these modern days. It was, one of the most interesting things about being in Barbados was that there was a lot of things that just were not available. Now, some of y'all know I'm plant-based. What maybe you don't know is that I eat plant-based because of how I want to impact the environment. Animal agriculture is very, very hard on the environment, and I vote with my pocketbook. So I don't purchase animal foods because I want to not support those, the vast majority of those industries that are not sustainable for the earth. There's a lot of benefit to it for health reasons, but that's not my primary reason. My primary reason is about the environment. Some of y'all may have known that. But anyway, I'm in Barbados and I'm looking for almond milk or some sort of plant alternative to dairy. Very hard to find. If you want non-sugar to sweeten your coffee, I hope you brought it with you, because that's not there. Fortunately, I travel with my little bottle of monk fruit because I'm not real big on drinking my sugar, so it wasn't a problem for me. But some of my sorors, they were like, "Ooh, can I have some?" Yep, here you go. Because you would think it would be right there, right? Nope, they don't have that. Most of the menus, no, not too many plant-based options. And what occurred to me, I'm not criticizing the country of Barbados and how they eat. That's not at all it. But what I realized was, when you start traveling around the world and you start going different places, we are as Americans, we are some of the most health conscious, information heavy. We know rules and food rules and all, just diet upon diet upon diet, fad upon fad. And we are some of the most overweight and obese people in the world, bar none. So why that doesn't go together, right? So there's something there, right? That we know so much information and yet it's not connecting to our results. It's not getting to the place where we are successful at living in a body that is not overweight or obese. And there's a lot that goes into that. And I do talk about some of the societal stresses and challenges that Black women face when it comes to weight loss. I do that in my webinar. And it's real. There's data behind it. But even so, we're so smart and we know so much, and yet we're not connecting to what is doable and sustainable, especially for weight loss. So what I want is to take us from all of the mental gymnastics into a place where we're learning how to work with this human body that we have, and that we can live without jumping through hoops, without restricting everything that we love. And one of the things that I found to be interesting is that so many diets, so many programs either decide to restrict whole categories of food, like keto, as an example. But here's the thing. They don't teach you, when you take away that thing, how for that not to be a problem. Because I promise, if you've done keto or any other sort of restrictive sort of diet, the first thing that happens, tell me if I'm right, the first thing that happens is you want that thing. Whatever it is that you say, I can't have that. I want that. You can't have any sort, maybe you weren't even a bread person to begin with. As soon as you go on keto, I want some bread. I want some starch. I want some potatoes. You don't even like potatoes. You're not even a potato person, unless it's a French fry, and then who cares, right? That's not even, that's like barely a French fry. It's barely a potato, right? French fries is a whole nother category of potato. Am I right? Okay, so as soon as you say you can't have it, that's when you want it. What if, now stay with me here. What if you were to learn how to manage your brain so that you didn't want what you decided you weren't going to have? And you notice I said decided. You decided, I'm not going to eat Doritos in front of the TV every night. I'm not going to eat a pint of ice cream while I watch a movie at night. I'm not going to do that. I am going to stop eating at 7 p.m. I'm just throwing that out there. Whatever your decision is, that there wasn't the struggle bus that came right in after that decision that said, okay, now I'm going to fight through this whole thing. What if you just didn't want the Doritos? What if you just didn't want the ice cream? What if you just didn't care to eat anymore after 7 p.m.? It was fine. It was not a big deal. It would be so much easier to stick with your plan. You made the plan. It's a good plan. And you don't have to bounce on and off of it because you're not in the struggle zone trying to get it all together. What would that be like? What would that be like to just go through and it's just, everything is smooth. You just do what you decided. That is what I help you do. That is what makes it so there's not a fight every time you have a decision to make about food. It's not, oh my gosh, my brain is telling me I'm going to die if I don't eat those cookies. I just have to have them. And it's not on my plan. And I wish I could have them, but I know I shouldn't have them. But if I have them, then, and there's all this noise. all that noisy chatter was gone. That's what I'm talking about. That right there, that's what makes weight loss sustainable, because it's not a big deal. If you want Doritos and you put them on your plan, it's fine. You do it. Fine. I'm not telling you what you can't have. I'm not telling you to cut out anything. What I'm telling you is that when you make your decision, you make your plan, and you know it's a good plan, all the noise and the hustle and the crazy that comes with the decisions afterwards, that crazy doesn't have to be there. That's the process of retraining your brain. That's the work that makes weight loss fun, easy, sustainable. Something you can do indefinitely. But you won't have to do it for indefinitely, because you get to your goal and then you just move into maintenance. And it's a wrap. You just live in your life. Can you imagine what it would be like not to have to worry about diet, plan, how am I going to lose weight, what I got to, all the stuff all the noise in your mind, all of the planning, all of the thinking, all of the programming, all that stuff that's just constantly in play. Oh, it's Monday. We got a meeting. I don't know how I'm going to do it. They're bringing in food to the office for, this catered lunch. I don't know if I can have it. What if they don't have what I want? What am I going to feed the kids for dinner? How am I going to, all the stuff, all the noise you have around food right now? What if that wasn't even there? What could you do with that time? What could you do with your life if the weight loss struggle was not taking up so much space? I'm telling you, I am living proof. I cannot tell you how much stuff I have been able to create in my life since 15 years has gone by since I lost the weight. It is unbelievable. And it's fun to be able to decide I want to do that. And there's not this weight struggle front and center in my way. It doesn't mean I don't think about what I'm going to do, but I'm intentional, and I don't have to suffer the way I did. And make no mistake, I suffered with the extra weight. Now, if you're happy, you okay you're probably not listening to me right now. But if you're okay with, I'm all about body positivity. I want you to love yourself as you are. All of that. Yes, please do that. But a lot of us substitute the thought of body positivity and talk about fat shaming and that kind of stuff because we are settling instead of for what we want, settling for what we can have or what we think we can have. And that is, well, I can't get this weight off, so I'm going to be happy in this body. Yes, be happy in your body and do what you want. You want the weight to come off? Let's get it. You want to not be on your medications because you need to lose the weight so you can get off your blood pressure medicine. You want to be able to walk up and down the stairs without your knees hurting. You want to be able to get on the floor and play with your kids or your grandkids. Yes, let's do that. Let's not say, well, I'm just going to be okay with where I am because I can't have anything different. I can't have what I really want. Don't settle. Don't ever settle. We're not settling. We're getting what we want. But it's a mind change. And that is what we're going to talk about on Thursday. So for those of you who were there before, you're welcome to come again. Please share. If you haven't heard of this before and you're like, what is she talking about? I want to know more. I want you to join me. How do you get in? Facebook. Private Zoom group. It is not going to be streamed. It is not going to be on one of these streaming platforms. It's going to be live, but it's not going to be where you just pop in. You got to have the link. You got to be able to get in. Now, you're not going to be on screen. You don't have to do any of that. It's me on the screen. It's fine. I'm happy to be on the screen. It's okay. I'm doing the presentation. But I do want you to be there and be able to talk to me and chat back and forth and all that kind of stuff. Answer questions and that sort of thing. So I fully expect for you to show up and talk to me. It's not a sales presentation like I'm going to just talk the whole time. I'm going to be talking to you. So if you want to be there, you've got to get a link. Okay, how do you get the link? You got to go to my website. And when you get to the website, it's www.ajourneytowholeness.com. I'm going to put it, you know what? Look at me. I can put this right here. I'm going to put it in the, I guess, this thing right here. So ajourneytowholeness.com, that is the website, the blog. Those of you who follow my blog, you know it. The pop-up comes up and it's going to ask you if you want to register. Yes, please. I want to register. And then you put in your email, it'll send you a link, and that way you know exactly how to get in. It's private. It's not, I can't do, crazy. So we're keeping it small and manageable right now. So share it with whomever you want. Definitely. Oh, I'm sorry. I got my IG people here. Let me put this in here for you. Let me put that in there. Yes, there you go. There's the link to the blog. You go in there, register. You'll get the email with the link for the webinar. And then I'll see you Thursday at 7 p.m. Now, if you know somebody who needs this information, you got a friend, sister, auntie, cousin, somebody who's like, I'm ready, but I don't know what to do. I'm so sick of this. I'm ready to make it happen. Who do you know? What do you know? What's working for you? Somebody who who wants this information. Share this link. Say, look, there's this webinar. I think she has something to say that might be useful. Let's go together. Bring your friends and let's all help each other. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait. I loved doing it a couple weeks ago and I can't wait to do it again. And this time to have you there and whomever you bring with you. Okay. So www.ajourneytowholeness.com, register for the webinar, share with your friends. I'm going to be popping in and out in the next couple of days until we get to Thursday. I am working all night tomorrow night. So fingers crossed, prayers up. Please God, let it be a great night so I have time to jump in and talk to you. And if you have questions, anytime you see me, even if you're watching this on the replay, if you didn't catch it live, make a comment. I'm looking. If you make a comment, you ask a question, something's up, I want to hear from you. I'm happy to answer. Love to talk to you. So I can't wait. I hope I see a ton of y'all on Thursday. Okay? It's going to be a little party time. It'll be a little bit different than Barbados, but it'll be us hanging out. Okay? All right. I'll see y'all soon.